Welcome everyone. I'm Alistair Overeem. I'm eating a horse beef with my family, but before we let it cool, I want to tell you about a fight. We got Zokic 1 going up against Sebastiano.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you listening?
Ricky J. Sports.
All right, everybody, here we go. Another tournament battle ready to go, man. Here we go. And let's see what happens here in this crazy showdown here. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, man. I'm popping out these tournament fights like no other. It's a lot of fun to do, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this. So we have Sebastiano in the red against, I think it's Zokic. I think he's European, some Southern European action. I don't think it's Zokic, so it's got to be Zokic. But we got Zo versus Sebastiano, and let's see what happens here. You know, we saw in one of the previous videos one of our fellow subscribers using John Jones the wrong way, and let's see if Sebastiano can utilize Jones' strengths properly, utilize his reach in his overall game. So let's see what happens. And I say this every video, man, I'm loving that we're having a lot of unknown fighters featured in this tournament. You know, when you got these popular fighters, it is nice, but the beauty about having the unknowns is that element of surprise. Nice spear takedown right there. Goldberg reminds me of, remember WCW Nitro when it was in Toronto and Bret Hart complained that he was not getting any title shots. Do you guys remember that? And then he called out Goldberg, Bill Goldberg, and Goldberg speared him. And then underneath the Toronto Maple Leaf jersey, Bret Hart had a steel plate in his stomach and caused Goldberg to get KO'd. And then Bret pinned him. Do you guys remember that? Let me know if you're an old school wrestling fan and you remember that. So back to this fight. Let's see what happens here, man. Both of these guys are playing pretty smart, you know. You gotta watch out for those leading kicks to the body. It leaves your head wide open. So Zokic needs to be careful because he's gonna get those kicks catched. Oh man, I'm having way too much fun. Hope you guys are enjoying the output of videos. Let me know, man. Let me know. And this first round is always like a whirlwind, man, because there's 128 fights. Can you believe that, man? 128 matchups. So, and it's running on a 2-week span. Look at this. Uppercut City and another Goldberg takedown. But I'm running the first round for 2 weeks, so I'm trying to get, you know, a fair bit of videos out there for that first round. I'm not saying I'm gonna pop out 128 fights. That's crazy. But I'm trying to pop out videos almost every single day, and hopefully you guys appreciate that and you're enjoying this. Well, this is quite a dogfight right here. Wow. Both guys, you know, having to dig deep early in this first round, man. And that's one thing that, in my opinion, is good for people that are in these type of tournaments. And I know a lot of guys, you know, they fight online ranked matches outside of the tournament, obviously, but the level of intensity just ramps up so much more when you're in a tournament matchup. And to have a back and forth battle like this is good for you, man. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the champ in action, but Ed Parker, he basically, you know, he was eating a hot dog in one hand and playing his opponent with the other hand, and he had an easy, you know, showing in his first fight. And, you know, Parker's got the experience, but for people, that's not really the best thing to have a breeze of a first fight. It's good to have a back and forth battle. And Sebastiano is doing a nice job here, forcing his opponent to really use that wrestling. And Zokic is in trouble right here, man. He's got to be careful. Nice. I like how he went into side control right there. Most guys would try to go the other way, and that's so easy to deny. Back sitting right there. Oh, he's gonna, goes up the middle. Gets it. Crafty move by Zokic. And deep into this video, man. I hope I'm not butchering his name, but we're rolling with Zokach. I could roll with Zol, play it safe and go with Zo, but I'm going to try Zokach. Maybe I got it, baby. But good job on him, but he's bruised, man. He's bruised and battered. You know, but the one thing going for him, he does have that stamina. And Cormier's got some good hands. Cormier's got some good hands. I got my window open. I don't know if you can hear the birds, man. Don't you know, birds, that I'm trying to do a recording? Jeez, pipe it down out there. Oh, wow. Double uppercut City, man, and the fight is done. What a fantastic job by Zokach. Holy smokes. Beautiful job. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for Zokach, man, but he did a good job. But Sebastiano, man, gets the KO. And let's see what happens here. Let's see if Zokach could even it up right here. Let's see if he can even it up. Oh, that was kind of like a cheese ball move right there, was it? Or is he... Zokach is angry. He doesn't want to touch gloves. Oh, and he's throwing heavy smoke, man, by taunting him. You see that? Oh my gosh. He's really trying to throw off Sebastiano, and then Sebastiano just goes right in for the takedown. Uh-oh. Zokach needs to get out of this. He's got a lot of stamina, though. Got a lot of stamina. He could get out of this for sure. But once it gets to 2 more gates, this is when he's in panic mode. Holy smokes, what's going on? Oh my gosh, it's over. Just like that. Sebastiano is moving on to the next round. And poor Zokach, who did a great job in the first fight, just gets caught. And he is eliminated. And that is that, man. Holy smokes. What a performance by Mr. Sebastiano. But anyways, guys, I'll end off this video. Please enjoy another one of my retro reviews, as I didn't want to spoil the outcome of this fight by making the video so short. So enjoy this cool little retro video I made from my old channel.
I will never forget back in the day, dirt bikes, my obsession with dirt bikes. It was so awesome. Unfortunately, the neighbor's kid always had the expensive dirt bike, and I was left with the old second-hand bike, and I was very sad knowing that I could never own a real dirt bike. But then came video games, and with video games you can always jump into a whole new world of imagination. And with video games came Excite Bike, which was a wonderful dirt biking game where you had to watch out you didn't overheat your bike, and you have to go through various obstacles. And the game was good, and it was very engaging as you went through different courses. Then the Sega Master System came out and really added more excitement to me. No pun intended with the Excite Bike, but it added Enduro, and I talk Enduro Racer, and that was a wonderful game. Almost identical to Excite Bike, a little faster, a little better with mobility than all the other games. So the whole recap with the games back in the day were awesome when it came to motocross type games. Then the other day I was browsing on the PS3 network with the family and noticed that my childhood was reborn again. Reborn again, guys, but on some really awesome drug, if you want to call it that, or some really crazy dream. I'm talking about Joe Danger. I call it Excite Bike Enduro Racer on some really crazy stuff. And this game brings back all the wonderful, delicious elements, as you have racing, you have stunts, you have all sorts of things, grabbing coins like your Sonic the Hedgehog, you got all sorts of things, the acrobatics, and this game was wonderful, and it still is wonderful. You have little targets you gotta get on, letters you gotta get, every little course, you can even build your own little levels. It is really, really tons of fun. I love building the levels, as you see here. piling on the pickup trucks. You know, I got my old pickup truck that's just sitting in the garage. I got to get rid of it, put it on Craigslist or Kijiji. I'm not making videos for selling the truck. I'm showing you Joe Danger. Another good thing is multiplayer. Not multiplayer online, but multiplayer with your friends and family. Don't let your kids play this game one-on-one. It's going to be a battle, but I love it. Get the wife upset, though, showing her how the kids go back and forth. Great game, Joe Danger, and I'm going to get into it right now. Joe, watch out, brother. Oh, be careful. To break down this game right now, I'm going to break this bad boy game right now. This game is not just a racing game. To be honest with you, it's far from a racing game. It's more of a precision game. Some people like to call it Little Big Planet on wheels, whatever you want to call it, it's that. But this game, there's all these different elements you got to think about. First off, you gotta do stunts, and when you do stunts, you see down there where it says 23, 24, those are combo stunts. You need to work on your stunts because there's certain achievements you need to get in the game, and you have to work on doing combination tricks throughout the course. Another thing that's very interesting when it comes to Joe Danger is the fact that you got to get letters in to spell out danger, you know, and you got to get those, but they're in different spots. You also got to pick up stars, guys. Everyone's a star, but you got to pick up stars, and they're in the game, and again, it unlocks certain things. In the PS3, you get all these trophies. It's not that hard to get the trophies in Joe Danger, but I'm warning you guys, I'm on the last part of the game, and I can't seem to beat one of the levels. It's really tough. I've done it like 300 times, and I'm going crazy. But in the beginning, it gets easy. One guy mentioned before, Joe Danger is an easy game to learn, hard game to master. Remember that when you're playing this game, guys, because it's not as easy as it looks. Another thing is you get a nitro boost, as you see the bottom left. The orange is your nitro boost, but you can only use the nitro boost when it's on pure full power. The only way to regain it is to do a wheelie or do more stunts. I recommend when you're using the nitro boost, don't hold on to it like I was doing early in the video. Just tap it. You do little taps, love taps like that, and it will be okay when you're using it. And another thing that you guys should remember is that when you are playing the game, to always stay under composure, because I was about to whip my PS3 controller out the window and have the kids go and get it. But you got to make sure that you're under composure, and it's kind of like the card game memory. You got to remember what's ahead of you, because when you're going a mile a minute with Joe Danger's little Dumb and Dumber car, or Dumb and Dumber little motorcycle, yeah, I traded the van for it straight up. You know, you got to make sure that you remember what's ahead of you, because the game's not kind. You gotta, if you crash, you gotta start all over again, and sometimes it's really frustrating. With some of the levels, I always say to myself, you know, I'm gonna give it 100 tries, and if I don't get it, I'm gonna put the game away, wake up tomorrow, and it's kind of like when you do an essay, you know. You read it, you make all the different corrections. If you don't succeed or not, you put it away, you wake up tomorrow, and you're gonna try it again tomorrow. Anyhow, Joe Danger on the PS3 network is only about $16. You know, if you're Canadian with the HST tax, that tax there, it's about 20 bucks. It's a wonderful game. You know, a lot of games these days, I could be an old buck or not, but a lot of these games are confusing. You know, I tried playing Metal Gear Solid, and I was far from solid. You know, Red Dead Redemption, I'm always dead, and I'm not redeeming myself anytime I'm playing it, you know. But Joe Danger is a very simple game. If you got kids, which I know a lot of you guys do, it's a wonderful game for the kids to play, and it varies in different levels, you know what I'm saying. The kid, you know, you have a young kid, I got a young son, I let him play, I let him just ride the bike and crash. He laughs all day when he's playing that. Also, it's fun to make the levels as a family, as we enjoy making levels. And what I like to do is I like to hold the controller and have, you know, my kids tell me where to put certain things. But it's funny because they'll put like 8 school buses on top, and they won't even build a ramp, and they're like, Dad, just drive through it, Joe can handle it. But anyhow, I hope you guys like this review. I want to apologize for the UFC reviews, but I'm bored sometimes. I want to pop out some videos, so don't mind those. I'm still going to do the video game reviews. As one brother said, you're not Mr. UFC gamer or UFC reviewer, you're Mr. 90s gamer. I'll always be Mr. 90s gamer, and I'm going to be popping out more videos. I hope you liked it. Go get Joe Danger. It's a great game, guys. See you later. Bye.